Good morning, good morning. I come to share a weekly word with you, and this week's word is endures. Have you ever wanted to do something and you knew that it was going to take work? You have a goal that you're setting, it was going to take time to reach your goal. Normally, when you set a goal, that's exactly it. It's going to take time. Now, how much time? Who knows? It depends on the goal that you're setting. But you can't quit and you can't give up. You have to endure. The race is not given to the swift, but it's the one that endures to the end. And I tell you, even when you're suffering or going through something to get to your goal, you're putting in the work to get to your goal. You have to be joyful in that, because that builds and produces endurance. When you're putting in the work, when you're going through suffering and you're going through what people may call your trials and tribulations to reach wherever you're going to reach, it builds endurance. Endurance and builds character. It produces character. Like you say, well, I'm going to stick with this. I said I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick with it. That's building your word. That's character. And character produces hope. And that's in the words. You can go to Romans and read that. I think it's Romans 5, and read about just being enduring through it all, even through the hard trials and tribulations. And I was listening to a little story, and it was about a gentleman who was an auto mechanic. I think his name was Carl A. something, but you can type in auto mechanic becomes doctor. His childhood dream was to become a doctor. And so he became, instead, life got busy. He had children and all of that. And he instead knew that he had to provide for his family. So he became an auto mechanic and pretty much kind of pushed that dream to the side. Well, he decided, because he really didn't know a lot about business, to go back to school. He started taking to school, and his intent was to get a business degree for his business. But instead, he took that first biology class, and it ignited in him again his desire, that his childhood dream of wanting to be a doctor. And the naysayers around said, man, it's going to take you 9 years to become a doctor. But instead of him saying, you know what, man, I ain't got no kind of work ethic, I don't have this, I don't have that. But he said, I'm going to endure through this. Because 9 years, if you keep living, you wake up every morning, you see brand new mercies, those 9 years is going to pass anyway. Or whatever time you need to reach your goal is going to pass anyway. And here today, those 9 years passed. This gentleman is a doctor, and he's doing his residency right now. So that's what I'm saying. You have to put into the work of what your goal is. No one else is going to do it for you. You have to endure through it all. If you have a dream, if you have a goal you want to reach, put in, endure. Endure the trials and tribulations. Endure the bumpy roads. I once had someone tell me when I was working on my college degree, and I'm just using this as an example, it doesn't have to be what your goal is. He said, what it shows, it doesn't matter what you get your degree in, it shows that you have the ability to stick through something, building character, building strength, and you have the ability to learn. And so in my mind, when I started, I didn't look at the end goal, even though I know I was taking one step towards that. I'm like, I'm just going to finish one class at a time. And if I keep taking them, guess what? At the end of that, it's going to come out what my goal is. So you have to be purposeful in what you do. Have faith and know that God is with you. Be strong. Build your character. Work towards it. Be motivated for your own life. And endure to the end, because you surely will win. Y'all, I want to tell you today that God loves you. I love you. God loves you the most. You're truly loved. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And y'all know, just keep on working towards what it is you want out of life, because you will make it. You will endure. Every day you get up, work towards something. Work towards something that you want. Don't look for other people to finance it. Don't look for other people to put the time in for you. You do it for you. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed week. Love you much. Bye.